Hello, 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 ladies. It is Coach Y here with Fyne and Fabulous. I am about to share my screen. Hopefully, you are able to see my screen. If you are, please do our 30-day Show My Strength Challenge. It is a 4-week modified strength training for women over 40. We are using our chairs. We are gaining strength. We are locking in starting this month, but we're going to be doing it all for the rest of 2025. For the rest of 2025. So hopefully you can see my screen. Ladies, go ahead and type screen if you are able to. Let me go ahead and increase the size here for you. All right. So let's get started. Hi, Candy, Fakita, Marita, Autria, Delicia, Janice, and Varel. Let's get it kicking in. All right. So let's see where we are here. The scripture of the day is Romans 15:13, and it's may the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace and believing, so that by the power of the Holy Spirit you may abound in hope. We are hopeful that we will lose weight. We are hopeful that we will gain strength. We are hopeful that we are going to start a thing and finish a thing. If you are hopeful, go ahead and type 15:13 in the chat. That represents Romans 15:13, because we are hopeful, and then we are also going a thing. So let's talk about our challenge. You should now have your book, the Chair Strength Journal. Make sure that you post your books. Love to see them. So let's get those going. In the Facebook group app that you got access to, make sure we get those going. Let's just get into the conversation, you guys. Why does strength matters? Like, what do we face after 40 that forces us to gain more strength, that forces us to focus on strength? Number one reason is hormones slow down your metabolism. We already know that after 40, estrogen and progesterone, they shift, they drop, they do all the wrong things, and it makes it really hard to burn calories just because your hormones are changing. And then because it's making it hard to burn calories, your metabolism is dropping, it makes it easier for you to gain weight, especially around your belly. You can blame that on estrogen, you guys. That's why what used to work doesn't even work anymore, right? So you have to consider your hormones, and strength training becomes essential to fire up your metabolism. Again, number one, go ahead and type number one in the chat. Number two, belly fat and muffin tops are creeping in. Extra pounds start to settle around the waistline, showing up as stubborn belly fat and muffin tops. It's just frustrating because no matter how much cardio, no matter how much dieting we do, it just doesn't seem to budge. But strength training helps to shrink your waistline and rebuild muscle to burn fat long term. So that's the second reason, ladies. Belly fat and muffin are better destroyed with weight training. If you understand number two, go in the chat. Number three, now we all know we got these knee problems. We got these joint problems. Knees and joints, they whisper lies. All the aches, all the stiffness, the arthritis can even make us believe that movement is off limit. Girl, it is a lie. They're whispering lies. But the truth is, avoiding exercise is what is making your joints weaker. I'm going to say that again. The truth is, avoiding it is what is making your joints weaker. Avoiding it is what is making your sciatica worse, right? So these chair-based strength training protects your knees. It protects your joints while keeping them still mobile and supporting. So I am very happy that you guys are here doing this, of doing things. So if you understand it, go ahead and type 3 in the chat for knees and joints. Number 4, energy dips and confidence slips. Okay. Low energy becomes the new normal. We don't need that. We're dragging through the day and often avoiding the mirror. We don't need any of that. Strength training brings your energy back. It boosts your mood and it helps you feel confident in your body. Again, if that's what you in the chat, if that is what you need, type a 4 in the chat, because it's Listen, it's where we most of us are. Number 5, traditional workouts feel too hard. They feel intimidating. A lot of us are trying to do the HIIT. We're trying to do the aggressive workouts, those boot camps, those burpees, those heavy weights. All of that could just feel really overwhelming, especially when you're just starting out. That's why chair strength is the perfect reset. It is the approachable, safe, beginner friendly, knee friendly, joint friendly, and still will deliver powerful results. Now, if this sounds more like you, where you have traditional workouts that feel too hard, go ahead and type a in the chat. Then maybe that's why you joined us. Type in the chat. Okay, now let's just talk about how chair strength actually works. Let's get into how it actually works. It is safe, it is low impact, it is joint friendly. So, chair strength protects your knees, like we talked about, your knees, your hips, and your back while you're still building muscle. It is perfect for beginners or anybody just returning to fitness. So, no matter what your age is, no matter your size or your fitness level, you can start class. So if you hear what I'm saying, type beginner in the chat. This is a beginner's class, right? It is from doing something. That is what September is all about. It's about self-care, it's about self-love, it's about us rejoining in on our right. So number 3, you only need a chair. You only need about 15 minutes. It is simple. It is doable. It is not expensive. There are no expensive equipments that is needed. You are all in. Type 3 in the chat if you are all in. Type 3 chat. Okay, builds consistency without overwhelm. So we're going to be building some consistency that fits into your life so that you can actually stick with that consistency. So small daily choices equals big long-term changes. So for every rep, it's going to add up little by little. So give yourself the time, give yourself the opportunity. You get stronger, you'll get slimmer, and you'll get more confident. So, what this challenge is all about is a 30-day show my strength calendar. Now, you will get this calendar. It is in your book. You can turn to the page in the book that has the turning to it now, so I can tell you what page it is. It is actually on pages 63 and 64. Go ahead and grab your book and turn. You get there, go ahead and type 63. 63. Chat once you are there, because I want to share with you, as you can see, each week has a theme. This first week is overcoming excuses and that's what I need for all of you to do. Building new habits. Your brain is going to be like, oh, I don't feel like it. Oh, because you're going to want to do what you normally do, but you're going to have to overcome all of those excuses. You're going to have to overcome all that's in your mind and focus on showing up for yourself. So if that is your goal, especially type in the chat, show up. Show up. I need for you guys to show up. Show up is the goal. Week 2, we're going to be consistent. We're going to move from showing up and become consistency. Consistency will be our superpower. And week 3, our theme is going to be we deserve to feel and look good in our body. And then week 4, we are going to finish things strong. We are going to finish things strong. So I'm hoping that I have some ladies on the call tonight who are going to be showing up. I am hopeful that I have some ladies on the call tonight who are going to be overcoming excuses. If that's you, go ahead and like this video and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. All of our videos will be posted here on the channel, especially for the ladies who've joined the challenge already. You should already have your challenge books. You should already have your QR codes. You should already be ready to get things started. So week 1, we are overcoming any excuse that shows your life. We are focused. So how does it work? I want you to read. I want you to read and I want you to reflect. Right. And what are you reading? I want you to read, or even you don't even have to read. You can watch the videos because the videos will explain how to do the moves. So I want you to be sure that you're listening to the videos. Now, our warm up and cool downs are self-explanatory. Those don't have words, but our upper body and lower body and our core moves have instructions in them. So make sure that you are listening to the videos. Make sure you are actually listening and doing complete daily moves. And then I want for you to update your calendar, your daily journal. So each day has a journal page. Today's journal page for day 1 is page 66. Page 66. Go ahead and turn to page 66 right now. When you get to page 66, type 66 in the chat. Type 66 in the chat. So on 66, we are just getting started. Supposed to be doing our 6 different moves. 6 different moves. It is the seated march, the arm circle, the torso twist, the seated. Do you see that? It is listed. Every workout you should do each day is listed for you. So beginning on page 66 explains what your daily workout should be. Prior to page 66, it explains what all the moves are, explained by words. Now, I have also provided you videos to show you what the moves should be. And girl, these are videos of me doing the workouts, okay, in my own, the kids' toy room upstairs. So maybe the video cut my head off because I'm kind of tall, or this is not like professionally shot or anything, girl. It's just me trying to show you what the moves should be. Right. So again, I am looking for some show upness. I'm looking for some consistency. And on today, your first day, you should have completed your first 6 moves that are found on page 66. Right. So Deirdre says she doesn't have the book. But you don't need the book because we emailed you the videos. That's all you need. Just follow the videos. And then if you want, you can just make a mental note like, hey, I did that. I did that. And in the actual journal itself, there are some questions you should be answering. And then what we want you to do is post your journal in the group. If you don't feel comfortable with the journal, do your selfie. If you don't feel comfortable with your selfie, do your shoes or do your watch. I just need to know. And if you are committed to doing that, go ahead and type committed in the chat, because that is how this works. We are not going to have excuses. I am very short on the excuse bus. If you are here, it's because you're committed. If you are here, it's because you're here to lock in. If you are here, it's because you really want to change. If you are here, you're ready to get started. You're ready to get started. Week 1 is all about overcoming excuses and showing up. So don't show up with excuses. Don't show up with, oh, I can't. Don't show up. If you have questions, ask your questions. But what you really should be doing is thinking about, how can I make this work in my life? It is only 15 minutes. Where am I going to find my 15 so that I can get this in? So let me talk about some of the tools that you will use. I have already sent you guys your workout playlists. They are on here on YouTube. Your workout playlists are also on your book. If you're like, I have no idea how to get to the playlist on YouTube, then what you need to do is just go to your book. On the book, each section has QR codes. So your warm-up has a QR code, your abs, your lower body, your upper body. Each section, the book is divided by the types of moves we're doing. At the beginning of each section, we have a QR code. And even if you're not able to find those, we email you the QR codes. We email you the links, right? So if you have questions, please ask them now in the chat. This is our kickoff call. We're looking for committed ladies. And this is not an opportunity for you to say, oh, I don't understand it, so I quit. Don't pay for something and then don't show up for something because you decided you can't figure it out. Right? You signed up for a reason, and we want to be able to support you through, right? So that's the workouts. Next, we have a readiness assessment. It's in the book, and we're going to go through that in a little bit. But I also want to be sure that you know that your before stats. Your before stats. If you've already done your stats, type stats in the chat. All right. So it's on page 15 of the book. And what you should be measuring are your arms, your waist, your hips, your thighs, your weight, and your percentage of body fat. If you have already done your stats, you either did them in the app, or you have written them here in the book, or you have done both of them. But don't start this program without doing your stats, because you want to know how much you weigh, and you want to know how much you've lost. You want to know how many inches you're melting off. You will not know your progress without actually measuring and weighing yourself. So Delicia has done her stats. Tammy has done her stats. Has anyone else done stats? If you have not done your stats, please do them in the morning. At night tonight, you are able to do your measurements. It's okay to do your thighs, your arms, your waist, your hip tonight, but your weight and your percentage of body fat, if you haven't done it already, do it in the morning. Tomorrow morning is fine. Do it after you've used the bathroom, but before you've drank anything, before you've eaten anything. So if you haven't done your stats already, go ahead and let me know what time you're doing it tomorrow. Type a time in the chat. If you've already done your stats, type stats in the chat, right? So if you haven't done it already, go ahead and tell me the time. Go ahead and tell me the time. If you have done it already, just type stats in the chat. All right. So that's on page 15, ladies. Now, again, another one of our tools is our daily journal. Daily journal. It is on page 66. We have 6 moves today, but we also want to reflect, not just do the workout and run away. We want to reflect on how things are progressing. This is going to be more important, especially as you move through. So we want to reflect on my win today was what? What was your win today? In fact, let's do journal day 1 together right now. Okay. Okay. Darius says she's going to do her stats at 8 a.m. tomorrow. Congrats. Vertika's doing it at 6:30. Congrats. Tracy's at 9 a.m. Brenda is doing it at 6:30. Who else? What time are we doing our stats? Lisa says 3 a.m. Come on, because she's committed. She is committed. Now, for those of us who have completed the workouts already, right? We've encouraged you to do the workouts. We've sent you the 6 workout videos. They're very easy to do. So let me ask you guys a question. What was your win today? What was your win today? What was your win? Share it in the chat. And your win could be as simple as, girl, I showed up, or I marched for 30 seconds longer, or I didn't skip, or my win is I opened the book. My win is I showed up for the kickoff. My win. Let's hear some wins. Let's stack up some wins. Let's talk about that right now on today. We're doing this together as a sisterhood. You are not alone. You are not meant to do this alone. So when we are posting in the app, I expect to hear from you. When we are posting in the group and we are tagging you, I expect to hear back from you. This is not a one-way dialogue just for me. It is Labor Day for me too. But here I am live on a call supporting you, Rakita, supporting you, Daria, supporting you, Lisa. So I need for you to show up for you just as I'm showing up for you. You need to do more than I'm doing. You need to give me the same energy I'm giving you. In fact, you need to give me more energy. You need to show up for yourself. That is the only way you're going to start a thing and you're going to finish a thing, because that is what we're here to do. We're not just here to keep starting stuff and then we quit. We're going to start and then we're going to finish. Right? So let's read some of the wins. Some of the wins that I see is for Keita saying she showed up. Jessica says that she got on this call. Tammy says she's figuring out where I can do the chair exercise. All right. She's finding where are you doing it? What chair are you using? Right? Brenda says she made the live. You sure did. And you made it live. And for those of you who are watching the replay, make sure you just do a hashtag replay in the chat and I will come back and say hi and hello to you who did not make the live. But for those of you who did make the live, special kudos to you. Deirdre says my win today was not giving up my geographical location, not letting my geographical location deter me from showing up. Amen. Darius said I showed up for the kickoff call. Yes, you did. Candy said I showed up and I have been moving furniture from room to room, going up and down the stairs. You have. Applejacks the box says, where can I get the book? You can get the book. I'm gonna have to share the link with you, sis, in the chat, but don't let me forget, Applejacks. Apple Jacks the box. I need to give you that link. I don't have it ready for me, but it should be in the description of this video. Look at the description of the video and let me know if you see it there. Delicia says, I showed up even after being at a festival all weekend and just finding out about our group call 40 minutes before the call. Now, I don't know how that happened because we send reminders all day about this and we've said that we're having a live, but I'm happy that you show up, my good sis. Lisa says she showed up for the call. Lisa, I miss you and I'm so glad that you are participating. I know your consistency and I can't wait to see you shine again. Tracy says, I simply showed up. That ain't simple. That is major. I am proud. Archer says, my win is that I was able to see and do the yes, while traveling. See, y'all ain't gonna play in my face talking about I'm not at home and I can't do it. Archery is not at home either. And she did her 6 workouts and hopefully she's able to do her day 1 journal when she gets home. But guess what? We're doing it right here together. Luanda says she's excited about doing these exercises. Yes, girl, I was excited to do them. I was excited to record them. Okay, they get a little intense, but we gonna make it. We sitting on chairs. We could do this. Burrell says she made it to the live. I'm happy to see you on the live. Sabrina says I'm driving and I showed up. Whoa, in the car. Hey girl, hey, right? Lisa says, miss you too, and let's get it in. Let's get it in. So we've read a lot of wins, and this is what we're looking for you to do each day, just to think about and reflect on something positive. A lot of times we think about, oh, that was harder, or oh, I didn't eat right, or oh, I didn't get enough water. We focus so much on what we're not doing that we don't give enough attention and press to what we are doing. So I need for you to be positive every day. So every day I'm going to ask you, what was your win today? We're going to ask you what that is. Now, we also are going to ask you which move felt best, which move felt the hardest, because week after week, we're going to be doing the similar moves and we want to be able to see how you're doing better or how you're doing or if things getting harder or whatever. So make sure that you're tracking that. Okay. Last question that we love to ask and that we will ask is tomorrow I will show up by. Now, I need it for everybody on this call. If you haven't already, please like this video. Please subscribe to this channel because this is how we are managing this challenge. So if you want to participate and you want to do the chair strength challenge, make sure that you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so that you can get notifications when the next and new videos come out, because we will be publishing new videos on the daily. Right? Congrats to Jennifer Edmonds, who's watching while meal prepping. You go, girl. Now, finish this sentence, everybody on this call. Tomorrow, I'll show up by. Now, what is it going to be, sis? How are you showing up tomorrow? Now, even if it's just small, you can say something like, tomorrow I'm showing up by, I'm laying out my clothes. I'm filling up my water bottle. I'm logging into the app. I'm engaging. I'm doing my workout at X time. So finish this sentence for me. Tomorrow I will show up by. Furkita says, all right, come on, Furkita. She says, I will show up by completing my workout. I will be looking for your journal. Look, Furkita, I love that. I love that so much. I love it so much, right? Because listen, a lot of us have a lot of excuses about why we can't start something, why we can't finish anything. But I'm here to tell you that all of you are stronger than those excuses. Right? You are an overcomer of excuses and you are showing up for yourself all this week. In fact, that is our quote for the week. I am overcoming excuses and I'm showing up for myself. That's on page 65. So we have quotes in the book to help motivate you as well. So the question is, tomorrow I will show up by signing in on time. Love Pooh White says. Right? Candy says that tomorrow I will show up by completing workouts 1 and 2. Deirdre says by completing my workout. Brenda says I will work out at 7:30 a.m. Darius says laying out my workout clothes. Come on, by completing my workout by 7 p.m. That's right. Come on, ladies. Tamika Arsenal says I'm showing up hydrated and walking on the treadmill and working on my whole body. I love that, Tamika. Janice says that I'm showing up and I'm doing my exercises at 2 p.m. Burrell says I'm doing the workouts by 8 p.m. tomorrow. Vanessa says I'm completing my workout before 7 p.m. See, we have specific goals. And we need to be able to do what's necessary today to prepare us for that. Otherwise, we just get lost in the sauce. So you will see that tomorrow is upper body. Upper body. So be prepared for upper body. Wednesday is lower body. Abs is on Thursday, and we go back to upper body. So the sequence is, ladies, it is upper body, lower body, abs, upper body, lower body, abs. So it's a consistent cadence of the same workouts that we are doing, but the foundation here is setting up consistency, setting up showing up, setting up overcoming excuses. And the idea is either halfway through the month or maybe in that last week, I'll be giving you some new videos to the ladies who have shown their show upness, to the ladies who are shown their consistency, right? Show up for yourself. Stop signing up for stuff, actually participating. So here's your journal sheet. Make sure you join us in the app. If you are already in our Fyne Fabulous app, go ahead and type FFF in the chat. You paid for your challenge. We've added you to the app. You should be in the app. Go ahead and type FFF in the chat. The name of the group in the app is called 30-Day Chair Strength Training. Up, you should have gotten a copy of the book mailed to your home. You should have gotten an invitation to the app where you will see the 30-day chair strength training motivational group. You should already be there. So if you are there, type FFF. If you need help, type help. If you have paid and you do not have access to the app, please type help in the chat, right? You can also join the app by FyneFabulous1.trainerrise.com. Do an actual app. You can do it on the website. Marita, if you are having problems, because I see that you're typing help, please visit us at VIP Diva Support at FyneFabulous.com. I'm giving you the email here. I hope you can see I typed the email for you. Email our support. It will make sure that you have your invitation resent to you. In fact, let me take a moment here, Marita. I think I can do that really quickly as well. Let me find your name. I'm here in the app. Girl, this is a live kickoff call. And it says that the last time you joined was a while ago. So let me go ahead and resend your invitation. So Marita, you should have a new invitation to your email right now. And if you are not receiving the invitation, email we have on file is one that you're not checking. So again, email us at VIP Diva Support at FyneFabulous.com. Altria, please do the same if you are having problems accessing it. It looks like you've accessed the app just a few days ago, though. So I can resend you your invitation now. And I can also resend a reset of your password, Altria. So hopefully that helps you as well. But Marita and Altria, if you email us at VIP Diva Support at FyneFabulous.com. Now, we have healthy habits that we are also tracking, right? So we need you to commit to those habits. They're in your app and you will see them, right? All we want you to do is to do your workouts, complete your journal, post a selfie. That's it, right? Some other tools that you may need or use to win are the booty bands. Booty them while seated in the chair for extra support, for extra strength, versus just using your body weight. The booty bands are normally $30. They're on sale for $15. If you want or to have some booty bands, go ahead and type booty. That's not right. But type booty in the chat and I'll be sure to get the link to the booty bands to you. But they are 15. They still are 50% off. We have them here and right here. So let me grab that link and I will go ahead and put that link in the chat for anyone who would like to have them at 50% off. 50% off because we are shipping them on tomorrow, the orders that just came in. So there are the booty bands there. Then we also have a waist trainer. Now, when I'm walking outside, when I'm doing my chair workouts, now the videos that I recorded, I did not wear it because I was branded and everything. Like I had the shirt, I had the hat. I just So I didn't have it on, but normally I do have on my high quality waist snatcher, and it is a lifesaver because it also helps your back. It's not just for your abs, it's for the other side. What's on the other side of your abs? What's on the other side of your abs on your body? It's your back. It's your back. So I walk with this and it is amazing. So if anybody would like a waist trainer, go ahead and type waist in the chat. I do send free measuring tapes along with that, and they are right now on sale for 12% off. So if you would like a trainer, go ahead and type trainer in the chat, because those are also helpful. Again, if you need one, we are also doing our planners, and we also have water bottles, 32-ounce water bottles. If you would like the water bottle, go ahead and type water in the chat, and I'll drop that link for you. Make sure that you have a scale that will tell you the percentage of body fat. How many of you have a scale that tells you your percentage of body fat? Go ahead and type me in the chat. Type me in the chat. If you have one already, right? Because I currently use a Withings one, and it connects directly to our app. It connects directly to our app, and it's just helpful because it tells you not just how much you weigh, but how much of that weight is fat. And a lot of times we're so stuck on what the scale says, but if sometimes you look closer, you have lost fat and gained muscle. So the overall number may stay the same because you've lost fat and you've gained muscle. And that's a good thing. That is a good thing, right? So, ladies, if you don't have the right scale, I'm telling you right now, don't let the scale be your enemy. You should definitely get a correct scale. I don't sell scales, but I do have links to where you can get a good one for an inexpensive one that still works very well on Amazon. So if you need a scale, type scale. Now, I saw somebody who wanted the trainer. Here is the waist trainer link. And then I see somebody who's looking for the water bottles. We only have a few of these left. So if you need a water bottle, it does say, it does have motivational prompts on one side, and then it does say Fit, Fyne, Fabulous on the other. Here is the link to the water bottle. Right. So I'm so happy to see so many ladies have already had those scales that tell you the percentage of body fat. That's super cool. That's super cool. Because I like the Renfro. If you need a scale link, girl, let me know. If you need measuring tapes, let me know. I also like the Renfro body tape because it connects to their app, and it really gets it in because you're able to lock in the memory of your measurements on your app directly from the Renfro. So that is that. All right, ladies. So that is kind of where we are. Each day we have a certain set of moves that we're focused on. You should already know your moves for the day. It's only 6 of them because it's Labor Day and we just kind of wanted to get things started. But we also want to do this readiness assessment. And it is on pages 3 through 6 of your book. If you could turn there now, just turn to page 3, and then we can kind of get started on there together. We can get started on there together. All right. Page 3. If you are there, type 3 in the chat. Are you still, lady, still there? If you're still there, type 3 in the chat. Let me know if you're still with me. I'm still talking. 35 minutes later, we are still kicking off this chair strength training that we are going to do. Okay, it's me and LaWanda. I see you, LaWanda. Let's get it going, girl. So here's what we're going to do. If you don't have your book, it's okay. It's okay. We're going to walk through this. It's on the screen. So here's our assessment. And we're going to write down what your letter is. And in the chat, you're going to write down your letter. Your letter. Okay? How long have you been consistent with working out? That means at least 2 times a week. A, I don't currently work out. Is it B, less than 3 months? Is it C, 3 to 12 months? Or is it D, over a year? How long have you been consistently working out? Go ahead and share your letters in the chat. And if you have the book, go ahead and circle the correct letter. Okay. At least twice a week is what we mean. Okay. How often do you currently do any type of strength training? Strength training. A is never. B is once a week. C is 2 to 3 times a week. D is 4 or more times a week. What is your answer for number 2? So go ahead and type a 2 and give me your letter. How often do you currently do strength training? Strength training. Terry says an A, Tracy says an A, Gina says an A, and I think that's for number 2. Let's go into number 3. Type the number 3 and give me your letter. Type the number 3 and give me your letter. Do you experience knee pain, stiffness, or joint discomfort doing exercising or daily movement? Type the number 3, A, if it's often. 3, B, if it's occasional. 3, C, if it's rare. 3, D, if it's never. Let me know in the chat if it's often, A, B, occasional, C, rare. And a lot of ladies are already typing often. Often. Most of you said occasionally. Some of us are saying rarely. All right, let's go on to number 4. Have you ever tried lifting weights or doing strength training workouts but felt frustrated or overwhelmed? Type of 4, A, if it's yes and I gave up. Type of 4, B is yes, but I'm still trying. Type of 4 is C. Type 4C, if it's I've had some struggles but pushed through. Type 4D is no, I enjoy strength workouts. Let's see here. We've had some ladies that said, yes, I just gave up. Some ladies are like, I just keep trying. It's bouncing back between I gave up and I keep trying. All right, let's do number 5, which is on the next page. If you don't have your book, it's fine. We're going through it together. We only have a few left, right? Do you have any mobility issues or concerns that make standing workouts difficult? Standing workouts difficult. Type 5A, if yes, it's a big concern. Type 5B is yes, mildly. Type 5C, 5D, if not at all. 5D, if not at all. All right, we have some ladies who are saying not really. Okay. Number 6, would you feel more confident starting strength training in a supportive, low impact format like the chair-based workouts? Do you feel more confident? Type 6A, if yes, that sounds perfect for me. Type 6B, if it's possibly, I'm curious. Type 6C, if it's I prefer traditional workouts, not the workouts in the chair. Type 6D is I'm already confident with strength training. Right? So the question is, would you feel more confident starting strength training in a low impact format like the chair? 6A is yes, 6B is possible, 6C is I prefer something else, right? All right. All right, let's try number 7. Let's try number 7. What's your biggest struggle when it comes to building strength? 7A, start. 7B is I'm inconsistent or I'm unmotivated. 7C is my body doesn't move like it used to. 7D is I don't struggle. I'm strong and I'm steady. The question is 7 is what's your biggest struggle when it comes to building strength? 7A is I don't know where to start. 7B is I'm inconsistent and I'm unmotivated. 7C is my body doesn't move like it used to. 7D is I don't struggle. I don't struggle. All right, number 8. How would you describe your current fitness goal? 8A, to regain strength, to regain mobility. 8B, to lose weight while protecting my joints. 8C, tone muscles without high impact. 8D, to increase endurance and performance. What would you describe as your current fitness goal is number 8. Number 8. All right. We got a couple more left here, two more. Number 9, do you prefer workouts that you could do at home at your own pace without the heavy gym equipment? 9A is absolutely. Number 9B is sometimes. 9C is not really. 9D is I prefer the gym. I prefer the gym. Okay. I'll do 9 again. Do you prefer workouts that you can do at home at your own pace without heavy gym? 9A, absolutely. 9B, sometimes. 9C, not really. 9D's, I prefer the gym. All right, the last one is number 10. The big 10 is, are you ready to commit to a strength training challenge? Right? One that's gentle on your joints, but powerful for your progress. And when we answer this, we need it to be a serious answer, ladies. We don't need you to just say yes without really thinking about your commitment. This is a 30-day commitment. So I'm going to ask again, are you ready to commit for 30 days? 10A is yes, I'm ready. 10B is I'm nervous, but I'm willing. 10C is maybe, and then 10D is not right now. Not right now, right? 10A is yes, I am ready to commit for 30 days. So Trisha, Lisa, Jessica, Janice, Tammy, Daria, Lawanda, all have said, yes, I am ready. Yes, I am ready. And let me tell you something about those ladies who are like, because you could say, you have a choice. You could say, yes, I'm ready, or you could be like, I'm kind of nervous. And I just want to speak to the people who are like, I'm ready. I'm ready. And that's not to say that the people who say that they're ready are not nervous, but they are choosing not to move in the nervousness. They are choosing to speak through the lens of, I'm ready. I'm not worried about the nervousness, because everybody's nervous when they do something new. So they are focusing on what matters most, is that their excitement about doing something. And I unfortunately want to say that for ladies who are like, I'm nervous, but I'm willing, more than likely, I'm sorry, but you may not, and I hope you prove me wrong, but you may not finish this, because all of this is based on mindset. All of this is based on how you view yourself. It's based on how you view these workouts. It's based on how you view this whole thing. So if you're like, oh, I'm scared, I'm trepidatious, I don't know if I can actually do this, I don't know if all of those thoughts are bigger than your excitement to start, then you will always be stuck in the I'm scared. And I don't want for you guys to move in fear, because we already know the verse. God did not give us the spirit of fear. He did not give that to us. So who has given us the spirit of fear if it's not God? Correct? So we need to be affirming ourselves always by saying, yes, I am absolutely, absolutely 100% ready. Okay, so now what I want you to do is to go ahead and calculate your points. If you got A or B, there aren't any points for each of the questions. If you got a C, there's 1 point. If you got a D, there's 2 points. Add up your points and leave the number in the chat. Leave the number in the chat. What is your classification? What is your number? So you're going to look at your letters. If you count for every A, there's no points. For every B, there's no points. For every C, there's 1 point. For every D, there's 1 point. So add up your letters and share what your points are. Share what your points are. All right. So for some of us, I see most of us are at the strength starter diva level, which is points 0 through 9. You're brand new to strength training, or you're returning from a long break. You may be dealing with joint pain. You may have low confidence or unsure where to begin. But guess what? That is okay. This challenge is for you. It is for you. It meets you exactly where you are. You're seated, you're safe, you're supported. So we're going to build strength your way. So everybody who's reported so far are actually a strength starter diva. You're just kind of starting out, and that is exactly who this program is for, right? So now let me talk a little bit about the level of weights that you should be lifting during the challenge. All the videos you're going to see me doing, I'm not lifting any weights, especially during week 1, right? I'm not lifting any weights. I am just using my body weight. And the reason we're doing this is because you should focus more on your form. You should focus more on what the muscle that you're concentrating on contracting than you are lifting a heavy weight. Does that make sense? Type yes or no in the chat. So what I'm looking for you to do is, if you are working on a core move, you need to contract your core. And what contract your core means, it means that you kind of tighten your belly as if somebody's about to punch you. So if somebody's about to punch you in the stomach, you just naturally contract your stomach, right? So if you're working on your back, or your shoulders, you want to contract that. If you're working on your biceps, you want to focus on that. So you need to have the mind muscle connection. You do not need to zone out when you're doing the workouts. You need to think about what you're doing. Somebody in the chat, do me a favor and type think. You need to think about what you're doing. We're not just going to be going through the motions. We're going to be intentional about this. Now, as you move from week 1 to week 2, you may want to use your booty bands. As you move from week 1 to week 2, you might say, hey, I'm going to start using water bottles, or I'm going to start using a can of green beans, or I'm going to start using my 2-pound weights, or I'm going to start using my 5-pound weights. Does that make sense? Yes or no in the chat, right? So you should be able to start the week off without using weights, just to understand the moves, just to understand what it is we're asking you to do. Then as you move through the month, then you can add weight, and that is up to you. The level of weight is up to you. Some of us can lift heavier, some of us can lift lighter, some of us can't lift anything more than our own body weight, right? We have modified moves as well. Like some of you may see push-ups and go, oh my God, I can't do a push-up on a chair. Then guess where you could do the push-up at? On the wall. And I'm going to say that in the recording. So when you are doing the moves, please don't just do the move. Listen to the video. Listen to the video. And what I'm going to ask you to do is, when you listen to the video, I'm going to ask you to leave a comment. So if you watch today's videos, go back to the videos and just say something. Say, I listened, or give a heart emoji or something. Let me know that you actually did the workout. Now, starting tomorrow, the videos will have commentary. You will hear my voice on the videos, kind of guiding you through, right? I know some of you are nervous. It's natural to be nervous, but I want for you to move more in your strength and in your power than your nervousness. I want for you to commit right now to finish the full month. This is the month of September. This is day 1. There are 30 days in this workout. So I'm going to ask you right now up front, how many days are you finishing? How many days are you declaring and decreeing to complete? How many days? Tell me in the chat right now. Because for me, I don't know that I could do 30, because I know one of those days, 2 of those days, I believe I am traveling. We're actually traveling to Dubai. So we won't be able to I won't be able to do, I'm saying I probably can do it if I really wanted to in the airport. I probably could get it going in the airport. So let me take that back. Let me take that all the way back. I'm going to be doing my workouts at the airport, because I'm going to be committed to the full week. So I'm going to ask you, how many days? It is a blessing to have a new month that starts at the beginning of a new week, that starts on a day that you don't have to work. right? It is a new month. On a Monday, we don't have to work. Use this Monday to propel yourself for a successful workout, right? If you are confused about, oh, I know I need to drink water, I know I need to eat healthy, I know I need to get my sleep. Yes, you need to do all those things. But what we need to really do is focus on one main habit at a time. For those of you who are losing weight, you're going to have to do two habits. Two habits. The one is going to be eating right, or else weightlifting won't work if you're eating the crappy. You got to eat right and you got to lift the weights. Two habits. So for those of you who are committing to these two habits, type two habits in the chat. Or if you feel like, no, I need to just focus on consistently doing these workouts every day, then just type workouts only. Workouts only. You're either going to do two habits or you're going to do workouts only. Let me know what you're doing for the 30 days. Love, Pooh White, Furkita, Tammy, Lawanda. Tammy's doing two habits. Love, Pooh White's doing two habits. Janice Davis is doing two habits. Varel is doing two habits. Now, I don't need for you to just blow smoke and type two habits. What I really need for you to do is to actually do it, Terry Coward. Is to actually do it, Candy. So if you're only going to focus on these workouts, if you're only going to focus on these workouts, if you're only going to focus on the two habits or whatever it might be, then that means Lawanda, Frakita, Jennifer, Trisha, that means I'm going to see your journal pages every day. Correct? Correct? If that's correct, type correct in the chat. So if we're saying I'm working out every day, that means I'm going to see your completed journal pages. Correct? In the chat. Type the word correct if that's correct, because we are not doing this alone. This challenge is not meant for Lisa to do at home by herself and don't show up for nobody else but herself. This challenge is not meant for Tracy Johnson to do her workouts and then nobody knows she's doing them. Don't do that. Don't be a selfish diva, right? I find that to be selfish because we're in a community. We're in a sisterhood and we should be doing this together. That means, Jessica, when you are done with your workout, you complete your journal and you post it. And you say, I got mine in, get yours. Tag somebody else. Tag you are it. Let's get this thing going. Correct? If that is correct, if you are saying that you're going to be doing two habits or even one habit, I should be seeing your journal pages every day. And it looks like I should see quite a few journal pages even today. Right? Today. So if you completed your workout today, or if you haven't completed your workout today and you will, and I will see your journal pages, type journal in the chat. Type journal in the chat. If you will be posting because you've completed your 6 moves, you're going to complete them and you're going to post your journal page. This is going to be your pop off, your pop off to your month. Don't start the month without doing anything. Don't start the month with them excuses. Don't start the month in fear. Don't start the month talk about, oh, woe is, girl, stop it. Stop it. Okay. I need to see your journal pages and I'm going to be looking for them every day because that's what commitment looks like. That's what consistency looks like. You showing up every day. You showing up every day. So let me ask you before we get off, because we're already at 53 minutes. What in the past has stopped you from showing up every day? What in the past has stopped you from showing up every day? Brenda Simpson, you are given the link. The link to our app is only an invitation. You have to join the challenge to participate. You have to join the actual challenge. The link to join the challenge should be in the description. Should be in the description. For Keita, thank you for being so honest. She said her excuses. Well, how can we stop? How can we stop those excuses? Come on. How can we stop those excuses? Varel, I don't want to see 2 pages tomorrow. I want to see a page today and I want to see a page tomorrow, or 1 page tomorrow. If you miss today, don't double it up. Don't do that to yourself. That's not allowed in strength training. Don't do that. If you miss a day, you miss that day. Because you can actually hurt your muscles if you are doing the same moves or close to the same moves back to back like that. So if you miss a day, miss the day. Just move on to the next, right? Right? Janice says, because I didn't show up for myself. So Janice, what's going to make you show up this time? Jessica says she's tired of other obligations. How can you find a way to put yourself first, Jessica? Right? Delicia says I was bored with the exercises. Guess what? I'm about to tell you, these exercises are not going to be exciting. There aren't any exciting exercises unless you do a double dutch. I love double dutch. Unless you do a double dutch or Zumba or strength training is boring, Delicia. So what are you going to do? What are you going to do? I'm asking you this now because so Brenda Simpson, if you did and you paid, you need to email us at VIP Diva Support at fitfinefabulous.com if you're having trouble finding the workouts, because the workouts were emailed to you. Check your emails. They were emailed to you several times a day. Several times today they were emailed. So please check your emails if you are looking for the workouts. The workouts are also in your book or in your book. So Brenda, do you have your book? If you have your book, turn to the workout or the warm-up section. The only moves we're doing today are warm-ups and cool down. Very easy. It's on page 17. You can scan the QR code and it'll take you there. Turn to page 17 in your book and it'll take you there. Page 17, and then we're doing cool down on page 54. 54, Brenda. Page 17 and 54 will show you, Brenda, where your videos are. Please let me know that you heard me. All right. Varel says, I don't have my book, but I was going to do the exercises and I can just answer the questions for today with having the book. I don't know why you don't have your book, and I'm so sorry you don't have it. It should have come already because I do believe you ordered in time. So you should follow up with VIP Diva Support to make sure that your book is gone to the correct address. Candy says, I work a lot and sometimes run out of time in the day. That sounds like I put my work before myself sometimes. So how can we prevent that? We book a time that's for us and nobody else. Literally, this is going to take you 15 or 20 minutes out of your day. You should not run out of day because you are your priority. You are your priority, right? You are your priority. So, Brenda, if you don't have the book, email VIP Diva Support at fitfinefabulous.com and you will be given the links to the workouts. They were already emailed to you, but you can get them directly through that. I will try my best to post them in the app as well. Brenda, are you already in the app? Let's see who else. Tired of other obligations. That is Jessica and Candy. Jessica, how can you put yourself first before your other obligations so that you do not run out of time? That's what I have to do. That's what I have to do. I think that's how y'all get things mixed up. Is you're like, oh, I could go ahead and do this and I can do this whenever I want. I'll just do it later. Do it later, girl. Do it later gonna turn into not doing it at all. You literally need to carve out the time and make an appointment. So before we get off this call right now, I am going to ask you, ladies, what time of day are you doing your workouts each day? What time of day are you doing your workouts each day? Brenda, an invitation to the app was sent to you. You're not going to find the app you're not going to find it on Google Play or Apple or anything. You need to be invited. And I see that an invitation was already sent to you. I see you in the app. You just asked me a questions and I'm going to say, hey, I just answered you in the app. So you're there, right? So email VIP Diva Support and then they will be able to give you the links to the actual videos. So I'm going to ask you now, what time? I don't want to hear in the morning. That doesn't work for me. Don't work for me. I'm going to do it in the morning. Girl, what time are you doing the workouts? What time? 7:30 for Brenda, 8:30 for Daria. All right, 8 or 4 p.m. 6:30. All right, y'all. Some of y'all have some early call times. I'm early too, Andrea. I get my steps in the morning and I get my weight training in the evening. I broke it up so that I could get it done, and I'm making it a priority because it's a priority for me. Because it's something that I want. It's something that I desire. It's not going to come to me. I got to go get it. I got to go get it. I got to take it. I got to be sure that I am committed. That has got to be my commitment to myself. And you have got to be that level of committed. Right? Candy said out here working through her lunch. Why? Them people ain't working. Them people ain't paying you through your lunch. Why is you doing that? You need to use your lunch for you. You could drop dead tomorrow and they're gonna have another assistant or I'm sorry, I don't remember your role, but whatever your role is, she gonna be in there. She gonna be right on in there, and you're gonna be wherever you are because you was too busy doing for them during your lunch, during your after hours, doing all that stuff. You was too busy to get your health going. We time out for that. Focus on you first. So before we get off this call, I need everybody on the call who is still here. Who started the call from the beginning and stayed on for the 4 hour? Because it's been an hour. Go ahead and type 1 hour in the chat. If you started the call with me and you are still on the call, type 1 hour in the chat. I'm just trying to see who stayed on the call. That's awesome. Right? Who has been on the call since the beginning of the call? Let me know in the chat. Delicia, Candy, Tammy, Brenda, Daria, Rukita, Jessica, Andrea, Lawanda are our warriors. Love Puwhite and Varel and Lisa and Sabrina and Terry and Gina are focused. I need you to take that same level of focus every day this month. It is going to take some seriousness in terms of you showing up for yourself in order for you to be able to start a challenge and finish a challenge. How many of you have started a 30-day challenge, workout challenge, and finished it before? If you have started one, type me in the chat. And you started it and you finished it, type me in the chat. You started it, but you didn't finish it, type not me in the chat. How many of you have started and finished a 30-day workout challenge before? Type me in the chat. If you have not completed a 30-day in the past, type not me. Brenda has proven that she could do this. Tammy has proven, Tracy has proven, Sabrina and Candy has proven that they could do this. But Delicia and Daria and Janice and Terry needs our support, needs our help. Right? Lisa has done it several times. Candy has done it. Lawanda has done it. So if you have done it before, you could do it again. Can we type that in the chat as our mantra? I've done it before. I can do it again. For those of you who have actually done it before, I've done it before. I'm doing it again. I've done it before. I'm doing it again. And for those of you who have not done it before, you could just honestly say, this will be my first time doing it. Not, oh, I wonder, oh, I'm confused, oh, I don't know. No, you're going to say it in power. This will be my first time doing it. Say that in the chat. Declare that with me. This will be my first time doing it. This will be my first time doing it. If it's your first time, say this will be. If you've done it before, say I've done it before and I'm doing it again. Tracy has said I've done it before, I'm doing this again. Right? This is important. This is important because guess what? Do I expect us to build big muscles at the end of this? No. No, you are not going to build big muscles at the end of this. What you're going to build is the foundation for consistency of movement. You're going to build mobility. You're going to build the flexibility in your joints for movement. And then when we move into the next phase of this, which will include weights, then you have already formed the formation. You already know the moves. Now we're going to add the weights, right? Archer said this will be my first time doing it. And so what does that mean? It's my first time doing it. This will be my first time doing it, and I'm going to do it. So let's go. Let's absolutely go. For 30 whole days, we're going to commit, and this is day 1. So for everyone on this call who says, I've done it before and I'm doing it again, for everybody on this call who has said, this will be my first time doing it, I need to see your journals today. So this is the end of our kickoff call. I'm so excited that you guys are here. I'm so excited that you are doing it. I'm going to tell you the moves are boring. These are not any rocket science type moves. No. But what will it do? It'll help you elongate your muscles. It'll help you understand what the proper moves are. It'll help you to get started. It'll help you to build a foundation on this is my workout time. This is what I'm committing to. All right. So again, you're not going to build big muscles in 30 days, but what you will build is consistency. What you will build is the habit. It's the habit of doing it. Okay. So if you're ready, type ready in the chat. If you're ready to get off this call and just go get your journals done and post your journals, type ready in the chat. Type ready in the chat. Because I'm ready. I'm 100% ready. I'm ready to see your comments on the videos. I'm ready to see your journals. I'm ready to see your movement. I'm ready to see you moving with me. I'm ready to see your progress. I'm ready to see you committing to something and following up. I'm ready to see you doing what you say you're going to do. I'm ready to see your comments of saying, I did something I didn't think I could do. I'm ready to see it. I'm ready to see you excited about continuing something, even though it's hard. Continuing something, even though you can't find the time normally. Continuing something, even though you may feel tired. Continuing something because you commit to something, you finish it. When I commit to something, I finish it. Right? And that is the level of commitment that you're going to need to finish 30 days. Right? The journals are on, for today is on page 66 for Kita. So if you turn to page 66, that is day 1. That is day 1. Tomorrow's journal is on page 67. The next day's journal is on page 68. Every day has a journal page. So when I say post your journal for that particular day. So day 1 is today, September 1. Day 2 is September 2nd. Day 3 is September 3rd. And that's on page 68. So every day in September has its own page, but I also gave you a whole calendar view as well if you like to view it from a calendar, but you can't really answer the questions every day. You know what I'm saying? So we gave you daily journal pages too. That is such a great question. And thank you for asking it for Kita. Does anybody else have any questions? I know that YouTube gives us who our fans are, top fans. And right now it has Delicia as being my number 1 fan, Archeers being number 2, Varel being number 3, Daria being number 4, and Janice being number 5. I don't know how it calculates that, but I guess it has something to do with the comments. Well, thank you guys so much. I will see you guys on Facebook and in the app. Ask your questions. Brenda, make sure our team will be looking for your email if you still need assistance. The list of the videos will be sent to you tonight if you ask the question tonight. All you need to do is email VIP support at fyneFabulous.com. Before you hang up, ladies, if this call motivated you, if this call made you feel more comforted, if this call made you feel more supported, if this call gave you all the feels, all the education, let me know in the chat. What did this call do for you today? Because it's Labor Day. We did not have to come on this live. Y'all could have continued doing whatever it was you were doing on your free day, but you show up today. Same for me. I could have just done continue doing what I was doing, resting, relaxing, or whatever. But we showed up today. So let me know in the chat, was this call helpful to you? And in what way was it helpful? I would love, love, love to see your comments. Again, ladies, if you need help, if you need assistance, make sure that you call us or email us at vipdivasupport@fitfinefabulous.com. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see your progress. I cannot wait. So make sure to do your before stats, my good friends. Tracy says she's encouraged. Candy says she's was motivated. LaWanda was motivated. Daria was motivated. See you guys in the app. It's helpful for Varel, for Janice, and push you to not make excuses. I sure hope it did, Varel. I hope I don't see any new excuses this month. Delicia says the call was helpful because it strengthened my commitment to myself. Let's go. Come on, Sabrina, gather yourself. It's time to show up. It's September 1. We are locked in. Before you get off this call, are you locked in with me? Type locked in. And what do I mean by locked in? We are locked in with our health. We are deciding that we are going to drink our water. We are not eating junk. We are not sitting here watching Netflix all day. We are getting our movement in. We're getting our workouts in. We are eating our healthy food. We're saying no to the alcohol. We are focused on our health, and we are locked in for the rest of 2025. So if you are locked in with me, go ahead and type locked in, because honey, I am locked in. And I need for you to be locked in with me. But are you though? Are you? If you are, type locked in before you pop off. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. It really helps Fit, Fine, and Fabulous when you like the videos and subscribe. I certainly appreciate it. Thank you, ladies, for being here. I'm locked in. I sure hope you are too. Y'all have a good rest of your Monday, and I'm going to see you in the app. I'm looking for your journal pages. Bye, boo.